Hey peeps, DJMK here. Just wanted to say happy Valentine's Day, or happy Valentine's Day, which is yesterday, and just hope everybody's just experiencing love, no matter what status you are. And most importantly, I hope you all have fun today, and also relish the really discounted chocolate the day afterwards, because I certainly will. But anyway, today I'm going to be playing a visual novel that I've been wanting to play for you guys for some time now. Of course, Cinderella Phenomenon and The Lady's Choice will be continued on at some point. But in the meantime, there is a new visual novel that I want to play for you guys in honor of this month of love as well as this new decade. So today we are going to be playing a visual novel taking place during the Prohibition era called Your Dry Delight. So this is the first time I'm playing through this, so I don't know what kind of visual novel I will come across, but I hope you guys will still have a lot of fun with me anyway. Also, if you have any cocktails or mocktails that you recipes that you would like to share with me, leave them down below because I love mixing drinks and yeah, just especially with like fruit, it's delicious. I also got a bottle of sake as well recently for not only for my complexion but also um, for this new year. So start off on the right foot. Anyway, let's get started with the game. All right, come on, baby. There we go. And this is by Argent Games. Well, Argent, anyway, but I call it Argent because it's French. Ooh, I love the music. I'm excited already. There's a gallery. There's an opening. Okay. Scatterbrain Bond. Meyer is definitely not a gangster. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay. And they have it in Chinese and English and French. Well, I know for sure that if I need to practice my French again and regain it, this is the game to do it. Because I mean, then again, the developer's called Argent Games, so obviously French or Canadian. But anyway, let's start it up. There's a bookmark up top. Ah, what a lovely night. What do you say we go get a drink? Boss, that's the fifth time you used that joke today. What's your fault for making such a hilarious face every time? Oh, we're in Ohio. Okay. My name is August Richter, and I'm a detective. Fortunately, my parents thought a nice classic name like James or John just wouldn't be good enough for me. Everyone thought it would be downright hilarious to call me July during my training, so I decided going by Richter would suit me just fine. Richter, I'm hungry. Didn't we just have dinner an hour ago, boss? My appetite for good food is never sated, just like my appetite for justice. Me either, man. Nothing changed. For the gods, so you can do it right. What do you say? Should we go get some cannoli? Feather on Metal Illa makes really fantastic. Oh, I like it. There's glossary in here too. Well, I already knew what Little Italy is. In fact, there is one in my home state as well, like a really small one, but they have some really good food. So for those who don't know, know what Little Italy is. There's things like Chinatown, Japantown, K-Town, things like that. So Little Italy is kind of like one of those. Little Italy in Cleveland was established in the late 1800s. Today it is a popular historical district and home to a number of fine Italian restaurants and shops. In fact, I think I found one like that. I found a show that covered the Cleveland Little Italy, so that's pretty interesting. But anyway, a fellow in Little Italy makes really fantastic boss. There's no time for cannoli. You've got a job to do. Oh, Victor. I always just stick in the mud. This fellow right here is my senior partner, Leslie Clark. He wears his hair long and has what you might call a girlish face, so he's seen more of his fair share of teasing too. But somehow, absolutely nothing to faze him. Case in point, he's worried about cannoli when we're supposed to be tracking down criminals. True inspiration to us all. Alright, let's get down to business. Run through the plan one last time, step by step. You still need a solo assignment, so I want to make sure you got all the details down pat. Or you've just forgotten them because you fell asleep during our last meeting. How's that? Phrases is the older equivalent of come again or what do you mean? Okay. So, how's that? Don't worry about it. I clear my throat, straighten my posture, and mentally pull up tonight's agenda. You and I are splitting up together information on Cleveland's illegal liquor business and enforce Volstead. So I'm guessing Volstead's like one of those codes, like those alcohol codes, kind of like the Hays Code for movies. Let me check. The Volstead Act, or occasionally just Volstead, is the informal name of the National Prohibition Act. This act enforced the 18th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which made the sale of and production of alcohol illegal in the United States. The Volstead Act became law on October 28, 1919. Prohibition was the cause of a major rise in organized crime in America. As time went on, more and more people began to ignore the act, law enforcement included. Finally, on December 5, 1933, the 18th Amendment was repealed, and America was free to drink once more. So, did they just make like a new 18th Amendment after that? That's what I'm wondering. Since Volstead's no longer a thing. Now I'm curious. People who know your legal stuff, even Legal Eagle, I'm a big fan of your channel, comment down below. Is there something else with the 18th Amendment, or is just 18th Amendment just no longer exists? Big question here. So, Cleveland. Why Cleveland in particular? Let's see. By 1920, Cleveland, Ohio was the 5th largest city in America. During Prohibition, speakeasy sprang up nearly everywhere in Cleveland, and the Volstead Act was very poorly enforced. It was home to several infamous mobsters, both Italian and Jewish, such as Shondor Burns and Mo Gallants. The famous agent, Elliot Ness, known for bringing down Al Capone and his team of agents known as the Untouchables, worked in Cleveland for a time and is buried there in Lakeview Cemetery. I remember Elliot Ness, like the stories of Elliot Ness. I think in particular the reason why like the Italians and the Jewish population is practically immune to prohibition in some respects was because wine is a very big part of their religious ceremonies. Well, especially Catholics, like it's a big part of their ceremonies. So of course, like priests and rabbis would be able to like stow them away in the various houses of faith. So of course they'll be able to get away with it much more easily than other traditions. I'm heading to the speakeasy on Ness Avenue, and you're meeting with an FBI contact to scope out some warehouses. Leslie nods with his eyes closed, swimming a little in his chair. Damn it, you better not be dozing off again. For tonight, my cover is Jack Vaughn, and I work for the city government. Yes, so you can say your job is helping civilians, and it'll be technically true. Because you're terrible at lying. Why did you get into this line of work again? I heard the agency needed detectives who didn't spend their payroll hours hunting for food. Richter! How cruel. With a theatrical gasp, Leslie spins rapidly right into his office chair like a driver marches into orbit. I wish I had my chair upstairs, but I didn't. Sometimes I wonder what bizarre twist of fate might put us together. Also, I saw on Steam that apparently there's like 3 different endings you can get. So, I'm curious what they are. Anyway. Careful remarks aside, sounds like you're all prepared. We'll be back here tomorrow to trade reports. drink coffee, eat donuts. That sounds nice. But is it my imagination, or is he drooling a little? What are your favorite Valentine's Day treats, by the way? Mine would have to be the brownie batter donut from Dunkin' Donuts, because they're so good. The moment I know Valentine's is around the corner, I immediately grab those, because the brownie batter inside is so good. Add that with some like really yummy hot chocolate. Perfect combo. But anyway. And decide our next plan of action, of course. Understood? Loud and clear, boss. I give him a lazy salute before turning towards the door, smoothing out my vest. Richter. Please be careful. Watch yourself, stay alert, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Like, what? Skipping out of the job to get cannoli? I'm serious, Richter. You're my partner. I don't want you to be turned into Swiss cheese by a Tommy gun or something. And Tommy gun is basically kind of like the 1920s equivalent of like a machine gun or an automatic. Yep. And in this case, the criminals and the law enforcement both had access to this thing, so yeah. You would use a food metaphor. So promise me you'll be careful, alright? I worry about you whenever you're off solo. Oh! So Richter's our main character. Okay, immediately. Can we save him here? Yes, we can. Awesome. I love how subtle it is. So I'm gonna say, you know, he's a pretty chill guy. Plus, I want to see the other characters too. So I'm gonna say, don't worry, I've got this. I've got a kid trying to get permission to leave home. He does know I've done other undercover missions, right? No need to worry about me, boss. This may come as a surprise, but I can tie my own shoes, too. Oh, so you've been letting me tie them so I wouldn't get my feelings hurt? Richter, I'm touched. He flashes me a playful grin, although it doesn't do much to mask the concern still in his voice. I know him well enough by now to see through his masks, for better or worse. Unless there's anything else important, boss, I'm going to head out. Alright. Leslie pulls himself up from his chair, stepping over to get the door for me. I expect great things from your report tomorrow. Any luck, we'll be well on our way to making a Cleveland a boring old town drive in the Sahara Desert. Doesn't sound quite so encouraging when I put it that way, does it? Can't argue there. God bless America. Land of the liquor free. Said no one ever. See you in the morning, boss. Give him hell, detective. He reaches out to for my hair fondly, as he often does. You know what? I ship him, actually. I mean, next run, I'll definitely ship him. But anyway. I stopped brushing it down a while ago. Leslie always looks to make this the first thing anyway. We trade wry smiles, and with that, I head into the cool night air. My aunt's from Cleveland, by the way, so shout out to her. Anyway, next stop, Richter's first speakeasy. And here's the intro again! I should have dressed up for this. You know what? Future playthroughs of this, I am dressing up. Also, I wonder if they thought of doing a sequel to this, because this game is beautiful. Like, I love the drawing, I love the characters, just everything about it is just beautiful. I love it. Also, there's a speakeasy in my town. I definitely need to go there at some point. Password? A gruff voice whispers to me through a slot in the door. The basement of this dingy restaurant echoes to the muffled sounds of swaying music, like it's haunted by some ghostly jazz band. Swordfish. It's a long pause. My informant definitely said the password was swordfish. This isn't a setup, is it? If it is, heads will roll by the end of tonight. Assuming mine's slow. The door swings open before I can finish that thought. Welcome, sir. Please, enjoy your night. Thanks. I'm sure I will. I step past the tall, dour doorman. It's the loudest place I've ever seen. Or heard. Smoke everywhere. Deafening music. Giant gaggle of dancers. Glittering hotbeds. The term used to refer to drug addicts is the opium. The Hoffman the word originated from slang for opium. Which is kind of funny because I don't know about beer. Beer wouldn't be a thing. Beer would probably be a thing for you. Flapper posing in their risque skirts, drunk saps trying to impress them. In a time where women were traditionally expected to wear long dresses and be conservative, Flapper, a woman with bob hair, short skirt, and a full attitude, backlash against this in formal society. Sap is an old person, shortened version of sap skull, and insult is taken to say sap wood or softwood. Which is a term we still use today, but now they know the origin story of it. English 101, peeps. All this laughter and cheer makes you wonder what's so criminal about it all. And I guess it's not my job to ask those kinds of questions. Because peeps love to enforce fun, and that's not fun. But when it comes to dystopia, we don't know if you're not having fun. So it's too late. After I wander around a little, leaving through the boot-smoking crowd and avoid a behind the bar. Bootleg liquor. Okay. The bartender said. I raise a brow at him off of a silent defense. What? Isn't it normal to come to speakeasy and not order any liquor? No. His face is more Alright, I'd like to order one of the specials. The special comes out of Ed's bathtub, mister. Bathtub gin. That's where cocktails came from. Okay, I learned something new today. The bartender bellows out a laugh when I do some order. Ooh, boy, don't worry, as to the taste, I'm sure that it does. Still laughing, he uncorks the bottle and pours it into a muscular liquid, stuffing a lime slice under the rim. It's like putting a fancy bow or a pile of horse crap, but I guess I should appreciate the effort. I lift the glass, taking a cautious sip. Okay, in this case, I don't want to blow my cover, so I'm going to have to swallow it. Even though, I know, for those who are clean, those who don't drink, I apologize. But, for the sake of the mission, you gotta swallow it up. Jesus, this is bad. What does Ed do in his bathroom? Actually, I don't want to answer that. It's bad. I hope, like, a glass of God knows what ends up against the bar. The gaze wanders around the crowd of people. The informant says this place is a key part of Cleveland's leader business. Apparently, it's owned by mobster types. Now that I think about it, those guys over there look no rough around the edges. Not drinking or dancing, just watching the patrons. I casually scoot down the bar, getting close enough to overhear the conversation. It's so loud in here that I can't make out what they're saying when I manage to speak words. Damn Italians, or turf, that were the cops. Did I hear that right? They aren't part of the Italian mob? Leonardo and Varela brothers during the early 1900s. First major mob boss of Cleveland was Joseph Leonardo. Families made the majority of their money through supplying corn sugar, which is a crucial component including alcohol to bootleggers. Later in the 1930s, a larger consolidated group of the made fuel road mob from Cleveland with the powerful Frank Milano at its head. Frank Milano sounds familiar. Anyway, I wonder who owns this place. Must be the gang. Some kind kind of deal. That'll work. Risky. Strain my ears as much as I can, so that the conversation's about to get even more interesting. Come on. Only one drink for you tonight, my friend? A low eloquent voice was right in my ear. Culprit turns to me when I whip my hair around in surprise, popping little whipping all suited and well groomed. These are usually refined looks. Oh boy, so this one's enough for me, or is there any better stuff? You know what? Let's find out something more. Let's ask her, is there any better stuff that I could try out? I could imagine a good drink, but another one of whatever this is. I jerked my chin towards the mild rat poison in the glass. You don't like it? Really? I've been told it's one of the best drinks here. One or two more, I promise they'll start growing on you. No, really. I like my tongue too much to put more seed in my mouthwash. My try comment makes the stranger chuckle as he flashes me a ring. Oh, so that's the problem. Never fear, I'll take care of that tongue of yours. What's that supposed to be? Bartender! A fresh drink for the delicate tongued gentleman. And the usual for myself. He waves at the man behind the counter, quickly nods. Oh, can't actually get drunk doing it. This guy's here just to run my investigation. We'll get you fixed up with something else to get fancy, mister. Trailing off, the stranger raises one eyebrow at me, expected. Jack Bond. Jack? Not the name I picked for you. I picked for you, but I still like it. Really? What name would you pick? After you get into the other doors for this. As upon cue, the bartender passes the glass of word to me and gently slides a steaming cup towards my feet. Is that coffee? Thank you, Aunt. Anytime. He throws the man beside me a wily grin. I can't shake the feeling that I'm the part of some inside joke. Maybe that's my You don't drink, huh? I wouldn't call myself a teetotaler, but I do like to stay sharp. Somebody completely abstains from alcohol. The etymology of this word is fuzzy and anecdotal, but may stem from the duplication of the T for total abstinence. Teetotaler. Oh, teetotaler. Okay. Right. Well, drinking partner? Hold on. Sorry about that, guys, but I'll try to be fast. Well, drinking partner, since you've twisted me into this, what exactly am I toasting with again? My name's Maya, and I'll endeavor to make sure you both get it. How the hell am I supposed to read this guy? I didn't know better. I'd almost think he was trying to... Lahayim. Yeah, I knew that. It's Yiddish. To life. Yeah, I was thinking just Hanukkah, but I love it. Lahayim. It's maybe some sort of toast. He clinks his cup against the glass. Lahayim. I mimic Meyer's pronunciation, and he happily nods with food and both cigar drinks. Not as bad as Edgar Love's, but still good to swallow the ghastly cocktail. Yeah, unfortunately, in the 1920s, you were more likely to get adulterated products. That was I think that's the main reason why prohibition got dropped. Because the adulteration was getting ridiculous. Like, you know what? People are gonna drink anyway. We must just give them a genuine, safer article. So, yeah, let's drop the prohibition thing. Why the pucker face, Jack? Not smooth enough for that tongue of yours? Meyer leans even closer, popping his elbow on the counter and gazing at my face. But yeah, like... fun with secrecy, so that they can be out in the open. So that way it's like you have that special space of yours. It's a weird thing that we have. I don't know. Well, if he's out bed on being all friendly, maybe they can pull some information out of him. That's precisely why I did this. I bet he knows something. He's got that kind of smug hair. Yes. Woe is me and delicate tongue. Really, where do they get all this stuff? Is it all home? Go to the big cellar. Of course, like the biggest cellar in town, no less. So he does know. And I just have to, more importantly, why don't you tell me a bit more about yourself? Or a lot. I promise you I won't mind. Alright. Hey, cool, Richter. Can't rush this. I'm nobody's friendly. I help keep civilians safe, serve the city and all that. It's worth keeping for some reason. That's to their average fellow here to relax like a party. Open to the edge. Are you just gonna sit there and me all night or what? Okay, whoever wrote the dialogue is a genius. I love this. Well, I don't mean to be rude, but I have a sneaky suspicion that you're lying. Dang! You could have saw through that! Impossible. Am I ready to tell? There's so many obvious tells. Like, you have to be a really good actress or something, actor or actress to in order to get away from that. Oh my god. Totally right. I'm really that bad at this? Why don't you pass it in the chat? To be honest with you, I'm not admired even more. This type of chicken got my shoulders. I smell it. I'm trying to keep a hold of myself to slip There's no way he knows. You're really a simple, aren't you? What? Okay, this term I've never heard. Okay, Simca. Okay, so there's a noun in the dictionary that says, is it Simcha? Or Simha. Simha, okay. Jewish pride party or celebrations. But it seems like a term or something else. Let me see. I gotta know. Okay. Celebrating joy? Joyous event? Joyous event? It's a wedding, bar mitzvah, or bar mitzvah. Okay, so the first name, so Simcha can also be used as a first name. Celebration or party. Joyous occasion or celebration. So you're really a Simcha, aren't you? So, a party goer! Okay, I figured it out. So, basically saying he's really a party goer, isn't he? A Simcha? Confused, still a sight, Benson Meyer, and his eyes going back at me with cheap. He's like, oh, I could have just read the rest of the visual and figured that out. Okay. But I knew it was a Yiddish term. I just didn't know what it was. That was super quickly timed. Like, I had to read that like a pip. Okay. my god. What? Oh, you can't fool me with that act, Jack. I saw you looking around for any attractive girls to settle with a train wreck. Lord have mercy. If I have to pretend to be a pimp, I think I'll just run out the door instead. A little laugh spills out of Maya before you can fight it back. Tell me what's so funny? Just teasing. Forgive me, I didn't mean any offense. Also, for anybody who's fluent in Yiddish or Jewish people down below, please comment below. Does Simcha in the 1920s context, does it actually mean that? Comment down below, anybody who's fluent in that. But yeah, I've heard it I'm seeing it's more referencing a party or the expression of joy. So, comment down below. Is this period accurate? Nor that I think I'd immediately faint on the spot, but I was quite ready to catch you. Alright. You got me. I was just, horrified that a good name might be ruined. Took me up. Secretly, of course, and most people believe they didn't actually see it through the lie. It's too close for comfort. Oh, naturally. An upstanding civil servant like you is obligated to give a safe reputation, right? Bartender, around the round for the gentleman, please. That was how I got pulled into the night of drinking. It soon grows clear that Meyer isn't going to let anything of importance. He managed to dodge all my questions with pro boxing and punches. Two investors turned back. I know he knows something. He knows I know he knows something. We're just dancing around the subject. As much as I hate to admit it, it's fun talking. So much so that I really forget what I needed to do. Great, he gives me all his attention as well. Flattering in a way. Boy, banter back and forth. He was sketchy with the man earlier than relaxed his feelings. Are you looking at me? That fire? Trying to get the bartender's attention? Can't tell, but I'm being watched. If you don't mind, Jack, I have a question for you. And now we'll go to the against my side. A question? Sure, I'm all ears. I turned my head back towards Meyer, only to see her press close to my side. Our cheeks were really rushing together. You wouldn't be happy with that. What happened before? Finally bringing it up. You could say that, more or less. Well, in that case, how about we make a deal? I'll trade you in a little business information in exchange for something on your end. He whispers conspiratorially to me, lips curled upward with a sly Gary's throat. Company, huh? What kind of something are we talking about here? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. His breath lightly tickled my cheek. For a second, my focus got a little easy. But it's still smoke in my eyes. My mind raced the love face and work for me. Things I normally never think of. Bring me a casada cake. That sounds delicious. So let me see. Traditional cake from Sicily. It contains sponge cake, ricotta cheese, and candied fruit with various types of icing. However, a different type of casada gained popularity in Cleveland in the 1920s. The La Puma Spumoni and Bakery, that's what it was I saw on that Food Network special, began making a version filled with strawberries and custard and covered with whipped cream at the behest of the owner's children who did not like the original casada. This variation became known as the Cleveland Casada Cake, which is still made in Cleveland today. I want to try it. That sounds delicious. And casada cake. Except for Frank's Bakery on the east side. Almost certainly not kosher, but I won't tell you if you don't. I heard the taste recipe is something simply amazing, but let's just say I'm not very welcome. Because, yeah, the Italian and Jewish, mafia, let's just say you just don't have exactly a really good, lack of better phrasing, kosher relationship. But it does happen. It really does happen. So This is just one that I saw from this special called A Married Mobster, which involved an Italian-Jewish couple. Not exactly the offer I was expecting. A cake. Right. I'll think about it. No promises. Now I know where I need to go next time I'm in Ohio. But anyway, playing boy, are we? Very well, I see how it is. He exhales a slow laugh and brushes my skin again, sending a little tingle down the nape of my neck. Please, think it over carefully. And if you decide to accept my offer, come back here tomorrow night. How's that sound, Jack? I hesitantly nod. Can this wise guy really be a partisan criminal outfit trading information in cakes? Perfect. It was plenty of worth your while, so keep that in mind. When he finally pulls back, I subconsciously exhaled the breath I didn't know I'd be holding. No matter how I look at it, it's sweet on me. Is he flirting? Gonna have to hide those hairpins though, Richter. Of course, I don't think anyone would notice how crowded this place is. Yeah, no, the hairpins thing, I'll explain later. I found this out from like from a comic I used to read. It's by Ziska and Kim, which also was in the 1920s. So I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, do you happen to have a favorite kind of drink? Do you have a favorite kind of drink? Alcoholic or no? Leave down below. Casually going to put another question out. Oh, catching me off guard. I want to have it ready for you tomorrow night. That's awful nice of you. Well, my favorite drink, I guess that would be... Personally, I like something sweet. Something sweet? Does the mask how bad it tastes? Her face! What? What's with that look? A spout joke sound leaks from his throat. The kind you make when you're simply to laugh. Rasping against me. Well, making fun of him. The ras, unless the technical tease them, companies from both raspberry and sense of potentially sad. Yes, of course. Something sweet. I understand. I make sure to take excellent care of both you and your refined palate. You're acting that greatly in life. Yep. You're leaving? Myers sips the last of coffee and pushes it away, smoothing his hair back. I'm afraid so, Jack. I've got some business to attend to, but I do hope I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, those nice drinks are my treat. As a small token of thanks for your life. The last knowing thing, Myers steps away from the counter and tilts into the crowd, mingling with the locals. I think he knows that he's law enforcement. He totally knows. I'm so sad. I wonder what business he's attending to. Well, never mind. I guess that concludes tonight's investigation. I don't know why. I leave the speakeasy unsure whether Meyer pulled one over me, or if I actually pulled one over him. He's sure something, that Meyer. No one's ever swept me into their pace so fast before. I can almost still feel the warmth of his breath on my skin. Just the drink talking. Just the drink. And with that poor attempt to reassure myself, I stuff my hands in my pockets and begin the sobering walk home. Gentle chirping of birds outside the window. Laughter of children on their way to school. Blinding sun. Ugh. Why is our office so goddamn bright? My head. The things I do for this job, I swear. As I sit in my chair, sipping the morning coffee, trying to ignore this horrible hangover, my eyes drift up to the clock. Yeah, he's a lightweight. Then again, he also probably didn't eat beforehand. Friends, if you are drinking alcohol, please eat beforehand. Reduces the probability of a hangover by a long shot. Works every time. Leslie's even later than normal. I hope nothing's wrong. If he doesn't come in soon, maybe I should just leave a note and go nap in my car. Good morning! As if by somebody from the bowels of sunny hell, Leslie suddenly bursts into the office. In one hand, he's holding a stack of paperwork. In the other, $5 and it's donuts. Is that a cake? Never mind. Fresh from Frank's bakery. I tell ya, those fellows really nailed the whatever this is. It's casada. Leslie reaches into the paper bag to grab a piece and halfway stuffs his face, chewing away with relish. What a coincidence. That's the exact same cake Meyer asked for last night, isn't it? Is this some kind of conspiracy? Is every man in Cleveland eating these cakes except for me? Oh? Pausing, Leslie leans in to peer in my face, frowning gently. You look a little under the weather, Richter. Your hair's all messy, too, and I haven't even got my hands on it yet. Wait, don't tell me. No, you're not hungover, are you? Richter, you naughty boy! Listen, boss, can we just get to our reports? Change the subject, I see. Absolutely shameless! Leslie, who seems to think my hangover is the funniest thing in the world, shuffles all the way over to his office chair. Yeah, laughing out your system while I sit here hoping for a spontaneous eclipse. I'll let you start off then, my little party partner. What did you find out last night? In between shots, that is. Ahem. Well, from what I heard, it sounds like the Italians aren't running the speakeasy, or even most of the liquor business. If I had to guess, it's either a big street gang or the Jewish mafia. The Jewish mafia? It's true. They've been going in size around here lately, or so I've heard. What makes you think it's them, though? I've heard a couple fellows talking about the Italian mafia as competition, so it can't be them. After that, the man I drank with, he was Jewish, and I have a pretty strong feeling he's some kind of mobster. Oh? Tell me more. Barking up curiously, Leslie props his chin on his hands and leans forward to gaze at me from across the desk. He's got a bit of cream on the corner of his mouth. I pretend not to notice. Guy said his name was Meyer, for starters. He was well dressed, a little too confident, and should I tell Leslie about the flirting? He doesn't really need to know, and I certainly didn't try to have him being scolded, but and for now, I think I might keep it a secret, just to make it a little more fun. And he seemed important. Maybe a spy, maybe an assassin, not sure. And the clock. The clock just blocks my voice. Arg. Important, Why do you think he was talking to you? Beats me. Maybe just wanted a drinking partner. Leslie jumps his fingers on her desk, frowning thoughtfully. I think he knows. You didn't see through your cover? Sure didn't act like it. If you did, and I'm still alive, right? Fair point. Maybe your lying skills really have improved. His chair squeaks as he leans back, popping his feet up on the desk. I just cleaned the mud off of it yesterday, too. So, he's important, maybe part of the mafia, but he didn't bump you off. Doesn't kill him? Yep, okay. What do you plan to do about him? I was getting to that. Oh, I'm listening. He just speaks for me to continue. Meyer offered me a deal for information. A deal? You're serious? A nod, barely resisting the urge to rub her forehead. Details on the mob in exchange for Or, this is so ridiculous, I can barely say it out loud. In exchange for a cake. Oh, come off it, Richter. Tell me what he actually wanted. I know you're trying to get revenge for me teasing you, but being serious, boss. He wanted a cake. Pulling at the paper bag that holds Leslie's half-eaten breakfast and put on the straightest face I can manage. It's from the neighborhood around Little Italy, right? Obviously the place is owned by Italian gangs, so he can't get too close, but as for why he wants one, got no clue, boss. Maybe a kid at home who likes them? Sweet tooth? Forbidden fruit? It reeks of a setup, Rick. I'm not talking to you, Amazon! Anyway. It reeks of a setup, Richter. Isn't that obvious? Leslie wrinkles his nose. About the reaction he had expected a really unfair one. I thought about that, believe me. But if it was a setup, why would he invite me back? Wouldn't it have been easier to get rid of me right there? And he could have made his offer sound more serious too. Anyone with half a brain would be suspicious. That's true, I suppose. I still don't like it though, not one bit. He lets out a heavy sigh, sticking a hand into the bag of his cape and tearing off a piece to idly munch on. Well, while you were having a time of your life last night, I was chatting with Mr. FBI. Apparently one of the city's politicians told me to be hosting a big party at the hotel tonight. Thanks to our contact, I got us passes inside. Because you know what's going to be at that party, my dear Richter. A lot of liquor. A hell of a lot of liquor. Probably provided by the main source in Greenwood. Leslie and I exchange knowing looks. I can already see where he's getting at. So you want to scope it out for information? It's a good bet and a safe one. Once Bolt gets drunk, there's no telling what kind of juicy information we'll get out of them. If we're lucky, some of it might even be related to our case. I wouldn't count on it. We snicker. In our line of work, both have seen our fair share of these ritzy orgies. This term stems from the Ritz, later Ritz-Carlton hotels who were famously opulent. The famous song "Putting on the Ritz," written in 1930 by Irving Berlin, takes its name from this phrase. Okay, that explains it. I think you should come to the party with me tonight. Your smarts and my good looks, we're bound to find something out. And also, if you want my honest opinion, Leslie goes thoroughly silent for a moment and then more seriously darkens his brow. I think this rendezvous and speak is too risky. Even if Myra doesn't mean you any harm, any other mob types around there might not feel the same way. But I also don't think you're free enough to walk into a death trap. Gee, thanks, boss. When I roll my eyes, Leslie offers me a soft, affectionate smile, the kind he only puts on once in a blue moon. I'm ready to the party either way, but I trust your judgment, Richter. You decide for yourself where to go tonight. What'll it be? What'll it be? Oh, man! I hate to disappoint Leslie. My instincts are telling me. Speakeasy was a gamble. Oh, I didn't have to decide. Okay. It's a risk, no doubt about it. But what I feel I have to take. Shifting out of my chair, I approach Leslie's desk and lean over it, giving him a firm look to show my conviction. Sorry, boss. I gotta try my luck with Meyer. To leave there, I just know it. And also he flirted with you the night before. Like I expected, Leslie doesn't look too thrilled by my choice. True to his word, he soon lets out a good-natured sigh. Heartlessly leaving your partner in the dust. This is what's come to, eh? Fine. I'll just enjoy the free party food by myself. Not even gonna bring me back a sandwich? Ask your new friend for one. Leslie huffs, and I snicker at his playful sulkiness. Well, I have to wonder if a little bit of it isn't genuine. Alright. Here we go. Promise me you'll station a few officers in speakeasy, just in case something goes wrong. You never know what trouble would pop up. Yeah, that's fair. I'll make the calls this morning. Good boy. Then I won't I'll worry less about you. He reaches out to ruffle my hair. Luckily, it was already messy, so he can't inflict much more damage. Now let's cannonball into this stack of paperwork. I'm looking forward to it all morning. Spend the rest of the day going through reports, most of them related to Italian gang activity on the east side. It doesn't exactly put me at ease when I leave the office, heading towards Little Italy to pick up Meyer's cake. I keep picturing his face, and my mind wonders how he might react when I hand this to him. Will it really make him that happy? Aside from those distracting thoughts, though, my bakery trip is an uneventful one. And I really want to try this casada, like this Cleveland casada, because it sounds delicious. Prize cargo in hand, end up at the speakeasy just as night's settling in. Welcome, sir. Please enjoy your night. Doorman gives his customary greeting, and I casually nod while stepping past. Here I am, a detective on a risky job, shuffling into a speakeasy with an 8-unit paper bag, like some kid holding so much. Not my finest moment. The place is packed full just like last night, which means I can't really pick Meyer out easily. I guess if I hang out on the bar long enough, maybe he'll show up. Oh, it's Mr. Jack. A hoarse voice from Myers brought up behind me. I turned to see one of the rough-looking man I noticed last night, staring at me suspiciously. I gotta patch it down, make sure you're on heels. Understand? Well, aren't, I mean. Or packing heat. Earliest usage was 1866. Well, no one did this to me last night. What's the big idea? You shut up. I'm here to answer questions. Before I have the chance to protest further, he grabs me and says, "Having pockets bubbling." Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna be taking this with me. The man pulls out the piece I've been carrying as insurance just in case things went south. I know what that means. When did this start, though? It's just slang there. Now I feel even more like a defensive this kid. Great. Just don't pull any dumb moves and you'll be fine. Try to keep things real cordial around here. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Good. Now we'll be heading to the back room. Whatever you... Wait, the back room? Wait, where are you taking me? Wait! The man suddenly grabs my wrist, pulling me along the speaks perimeter. My heart starts to pound in my chest. I feel like getting dragged into. I told the officer to get close to the place unless I was gone for a while, but who knows what will happen in the meantime. My captor takes me back to the back of the parlor and down a long, dark corridor. The music and laughter fade slowly into the distance, replaced only by the sound of our footsteps. Oh boy. Finally, we reach a large black door, and the man knocks on it firmly. The man knocks firmly on it several times. Come in. The door opens into a warmly lit, spacious parlor. Not exactly the scary, dank room I've been expecting. Me neither! Looks nice. And there, in the middle of a lush couch, sits a familiar, tall man. Mr. Eastman, your friend's here. Yes, I can see that. Thank you for bringing him in. Make sure no one intrudes in on us. If you'd be so kind. Yes, sir. With a polite nod, the other man departs, closing the door behind him with a soft click. Once he's gone, Meyer and I stare at each other for a few seconds in silence. only think this dramatic reintroduction was deliberate. He knows I can read subtext. Well, I brought your cake. I lift the bag in my hand and shake it a little, laughing nervously. Ah, I knew I could count on you. A pleased smile slowly spreads over his lips, and the sight makes me relax a little. He pats the couch beside him, and I don't exactly feel like I'm in the position to refuse. I approach and tentatively lower myself down, sinking into the soft cushions. Why? You're as stiff as a sheet of glass. What's wrong, Jack? Your secretary back there wasn't exactly the most gentle of fellas. I apologize. He's dealing with coarser individuals than yourself, you see, and I forgot to tell them to use kid gloves. I've heard this term before. Where did it come from? To use kid gloves with something or someone means treated delicately or carefully. The term refers to gloves made from kid leather, the skin from a young goat, which is extraordinarily soft and smooth. Okay, that explains a lot. It's not that, I just wasn't quite expecting all of this. All of this? You mean a nice back room in a speakeasy? Meyer gives me that faux innocent look. Right, that's obviously what I was referring to. Anyway, here, your prize. I hope it didn't get smushed when your lackey was jostling me around. I offer Meyer the bag with the cake, and his eyes light up when he takes it from my hands. Wonderful! I can smell it already. Sie schmeckt süß in Fremdenweit, I used to say. But I like to pretend it doesn't apply to cakes. Sie schmeckt süß in Fremdenweit. Yiddish phrase that translates as, it is hard to eat a stranger's bread, purportedly used by Jews in St. Louis, Missouri as of 1920. He gazes longingly at the bag for a moment, then sets it to one side. A smile finds its way onto my lips, before I even realize it. The way he likes sweets so much really reminds me of Leslie. Oh, before I forget, I have something for you, Jack. Meyer leans around the edge of the sofa, grunting softly, before straightening back up with a bottle in hand. It's full of a golden liquid, but I don't recognize the label. You want something a little sweeter, right? You remembered? I have an excellent memory, especially when it comes to people who catch my interest. He takes a glass from the table beside him and starts to pour me a drink, only softly. I noticed that he's already got a half empty cup of coffee for himself, black as the night. This is Slivovitz, sweetened with honey. I never sampled it myself, but one of my men swears by it. Slivovitz. A plum brandy produced in Eastern Europe. It was distilled in large amount by Jewish communities in Poland before World War II. While often very strong and bitter in its normal form, it is sometimes combined with honey to make it sweeter and less pungent. Now, it kind of reminds me of this Swiss drink that I had one time called Trash. I think it's called Trash. It's spelled with SCH instead of SH, and it's a cherry brandy. It's strong stuff, but it's pretty good. Like, it's like a really hyper sweet cherry cordial. I prefer to take my sweetness in a different fashion, though. Meyer hands me the glass, letting his fingers brush against mine for a moment longer than necessary. Ah, thanks, you're quite the host. You expected anything less? He turns a little bit on the sofa, propping one elbow against the back so he can gaze at me head on. Whew! The tension is just like... Erections are like 300 degrees up in here, because it's like, you don't know if Meyer's gonna kill Richter or if he's just a guy who just loves his sweets. Feeling slightly embarrassed under his stare, I take a curious sip of the drink. But yeah, it kind of sounds like mead, but a slightly bitter version of mead. Damn, it goes down so easy. Good enough that I can see why you're not serving it out there. A man has to make a living, unfortunately. Buying and transporting high-quality goods is expensive, not to mention risky. Again, if you charge a high amount, somebody will pay for it. But anyway, I much prefer to serve good liquor over the common swill, but it's not quite feasible yet. He pauses for a thoughtful moment, though his eyes flick back to my face soon after. Well, about the information I owe you, assuming you're still interested in work. As I nurse my drink, Meyer begins to describe the main mafia figures in the city, along with the various rackets they keep, in great detail. Combined with everything else I've seen tonight, I think it confirms my suspicions. He's near the top of the underworld food chain in Cleveland. He's not even trying to hide it. In fact, I think he's just playing a game with me, seeing how far we can take us before one of us has to state the obvious. Knowing that, you would think I'd be incredibly comfortable right now, but for whatever reason, being around Meyer puts me completely at ease. Maybe it's his disarming casual mannerisms, or the soft and smooth way he speaks. There's nothing aggressive or thug-like about him. He's perfectly composed. Occasionally, he shifts so to himself beside me, brushing my leg with his own in a way that can't possibly be an accident. I can't tell what's going on behind these truly green eyes, but there's something playfully devious about the glances he keeps giving me. And I think that would make our trade just about even, no? Finishes through his thorough description with impish relief, taking some of his coffee. This is why I love noir fiction. Like, they know how to play with tension so well. Like, so well. Oof, I'm coming up with the jazz music. I got chills already. Like, I know it's partially because of the temperature in my room, but man, this game knows how to play with tension and it revels in it. You sure are familiar with all the gang activity here, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd almost think you controlled some of it yourself. Me? Why? I'm not sure what would lead you to such an outrageous conclusion. Instead of looking offended, though, Meyer presses in a little closer, smirk suddenly growing mischievous. After all, it's rather rash to assume things are people you don't know particularly well. Don't you agree? Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! He knew all along! I knew it! How do you... He snugly... Is it the... Did he forget to check out the receipt from the bag? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't know why, but lately, whenever I've been playing games, my audio all of a sudden cuts out. So I don't know how much of the video has been having this problem. Or maybe because I plugged in my phone and maybe that affected the sound. But lately, it's just been... I've been having this recent problem lately where I've been making videos and then all of a sudden my audio stops showing up on OBS. I don't know what it is. But yeah, anyway, I'll be right back. Stay tuned, everybody. There's gonna be more of the story. We've got 9 minutes of power left. I know myself, I'm gonna get cut off before the 9 minutes are even up. So I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Listen to this fun jazz track. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back. Can I just trade the paper? Oh? Don't be surprised, you bastard. In that case, I suppose I'll take you up on that favor right now. I reflexively squeeze my eyes shut, sucking in a breath. It's like my chest is going to explode. Richter? What are you doing? I opened one eye to see Meyer staring at me quizzically. I thought he... No, of course he wouldn't. He's too much of a gentleman. Just, a little dizzy from the drink. So, what do you want from me? For the favor? Well, you probably think me a fool for saying this, but... Reaching for the bag at his right, Meyer lifts it up and sighs happily, slipping his hand inside to unwrap the cake. I'd like you to share it with me. Share the cake? He nods, pulling back the paper wrapping to reveal the delicious-looking spongy white dessert. I feel guilty for enjoying it for myself, especially considering you brought it for me. So I prefer we savor it together. Does that sound agreeable? I hadn't had a thing since lunch, so you're asking the right guy. Should we just cut it in half or what? Oh no. You're going to feed it to me. Cody ever made this game? I had a lot of fun with writing the dialogue. I'll look at Meyer. I'm sure if I heard him correctly. He gazes back at me calmly. I definitely didn't mishear that, did I? If you want then, should I go get a fork or... That won't be necessary. Come, take a bite. Oh my god! Meyer offers the cake to me, along with a daring raise of his brow. I thought I just walked right into a trap. But I knew that from the beginning, didn't I? I came here all the same because I wanted it to happen. I take a small bite of the cake, letting the fluffy sweetness rest on my tongue. gently curls a finger on my chin, gradually closing the distance between us. Whoa! His chest presses against mine, pinning me to the back of the sofa. There's no need to be embarrassed, Richter. He breathes his words against my cheek, pulling my jaw ever so slightly to part my lips. Oh man, I just want to say! Oh! Yes! Whoa! Slowly, delicately, he covers my mouth with zone. The sweet flavor beagles between our tongues, but my head feels so foggy that I can barely think about how it tastes. Meyer teases me with loudly light, soft kisses, pulling me back a little bit each time I start to press forward. He's really trying to provoke me, isn't he? Well, it's working. I bite down hard on his lower lip, exhaling a hot, impatient breath. Momentarily, his chest presses harder against mine. His kisses suddenly grow more aggressive, hard, and deep, so intense that I have to gasp for air wherever I can. Whoa! This is getting from basic to whoa in less than 10 seconds. What? Okay. Just as his tongue starts to slip into my mouth, he pulls back again, this time breaking into a devilish grin. If I had known that you'd be so eager, I would have done this a lot sooner. Are we gonna spend more of the whole night talking, or share more of that cake? I can't just put my favorite detective now, can I? Can there please be a sequel to this game? This tension was so palpable. The build-up was perfect. I love the historical glossary, and just the writing is so good, and the art's good too. Oh my god, Argent Games, s'il vous plaît, make another game. But I just mixed up 2 languages, but I don't care. It would be horrible if you caught me in shackles and brought me in for interrogation, after all. You sound pretty excited about the idea, actually. And can you blame me? Myers whips a finger through the cake's icing. It presses it past my lips. I suck at it without hesitation, laughing the sweetness of his office fingertip. A faint moan leaks into my throat before I can contain it. Richter. Myers suddenly leans in for another kiss, trailing his finger along my bottom lip. Tim was the impatient one, his tongue pressing insistently against my lips till I part them. The greedily swells inside my mouth, tender with my own tongue as Meyer presses me roughly against the couch. It's like he can't get enough of me, and I can't get enough of him. I grasp his hips and keep pulled forward, watching more and more. Concentrated and eager, what crisps my mind easily wanders towards a certain question. What am I really doing here? Am I trying to live out some detective seduced by monster fantasy? Or is it like Meyer said? Are we just 2 men outside of our opposite professions, savoring each other's company? Dang it, Steve. If Leslie could see me right now, I don't know what he'd think, or if he'd even find it excusable. But I'm so easily turned away from my duties by a gangster. Maybe I was never cut out for this line of work to begin with. One of Myers' hands touches on my chest, his finger on my waist squeezes my hip. I normally wouldn't do this on the first date, just since I'd like to give you a reason to come back. He heatedly rubber string with words between kisses, not giving me a moment to reply. It doesn't feel like you need too much convincing. His fingertips tease along my inner thigh, sending shivers through me from head to toe. Just a little bit higher, a little higher. Whoa! That What? By the door! Oh yeah, the policemen, they were stationed outside that speakeasy. They're gonna shut the thing down. Darn it. Oh boy. A frantic knock at the door makes both of us jerk apart. Myers smooths back his hair and clothes, sitting back and clearing his throat. Come in. Police open up. Anyway, the door instantly flies open, and one of Myers' men bolts inside. Mr. Eastman, there's a bunch of cops sniffing around outside the joint. I knew it, the cops. I think something's about to go down if we don't stop them. Wait. Those are my guys. Safety precaution. Jumping from the sofa, inwardly kicking myself. Yeah, way to go, Richter! You're in disguise. Damn it. I should have told him to go home earlier. I lost time and... There's no excuse. It's all right, Richter. Myers' gentle voice calls to me reassuringly. Go put your men at ease. Maybe by some grand stroke of fate, we'll end up here again tomorrow and we can resume our talk. He puts on one of his wickedly innocent smiles. Thanks. I hope I can see you soon. Doubtlessly will. A hasty nod and turn and follow the other men to the door, smoothing back my own ruffled hair. Luckily for me, those officers probably aren't being paid enough to ask many questions. Oh, and Richter. He calls out to me just about to cross the threshold, and I glance back at him. Don't forget what your real duty is. Good night. Myers' man shovels me along with his lips before he has to reply. My real duty? What the hell does he mean by that? Maybe he doesn't mean anything, but those words stick to the back of my mind. He must lead the speakeasy to ensure the officer I'm alright in this situation. Hopefully I'll get a chance to see Meyer tomorrow. I'll ask him then. My heart's still pounding from the end of our talk. When I finally get home and roll into bed, there's no way I could fall asleep. So I spend the night restlessly tossing and turning. I'd rather be hungover than this. Jesus. Infatuation doesn't fade away half as easy. Oh my god, that was intense, man. Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna continue with this one. Like, oh my goodness. That story was so good. The dialogue was excellent. Argent Games, you know what you're doing. Please do more. This was excellent. Oh god. I stopped blushing already, but yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna play a rerun of this episode on my channel, and then I'm gonna continue on with Myers' route later on tonight. So yeah, gonna end it here, because man, that's suspense. Anyway, here's my social media in case you want to check out more and help the channel. I've got a Mixler show, which I'm going to start back up pretty soon. I've got a blog, which I have not written in a while, but it's coming back soon. And, of course, I've got YouTube and Twitch. So, until then, everybody, happy Valentine's Day. Much love to you. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you. Also, happy birthday to Premier Adabite and Laura Croft, whose birthdays are on February 14th. My half birthday was last week, so if you want to check out that, there's the Nanuka special, parts 1 and 2. Part 1 covering Magia Record, and part 2 covering Claude's route in Cinderella Phenomenon. We'll be getting to Fritz's route and oh my god, what's the other guy? I'm sorry. Fritz's route and oh wow, my brain. And Waltz's route, Fritz's route, and Waltz's route. Pretty soon. I'll also finish up with the Lady's Choice pretty soon. And yeah, till then, thank you so much. I love you all. And of course, may your heart be your guide. Bye, everybody.